I'm live. I'm not echoing. What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I think y'all can hear me because I heard myself this time. I am late, but I'm about to get started. Shout out to all my mods in the building. I will be getting started in just a minute. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Get ready, get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? Happy Wednesday. Well, it's Wednesday now since it's after midnight. But I am here. I think I'm here. There I am. What's up? Okay, I was not ready. I was not ready. Okay. Hold on. Here I come. Mm-hmm. Y'all know. Uh-huh. What's up? We are in the building. Hey, y'all. What's up, Jonathan? I see y'all. I see y'all. Listen, y'all so, oh, y'all be rushing me and stuff. Hey, not Yellow Bone Smollett. Y'all saw the people that's on the thumbnail. I took a lot of time on that thumbnail. Okay, y'all need to appreciate my artistic abilities. We got Nene Leaks over there laughing at Kandi Burris. We have Kandi with the flop sign, and we have Jussie Smollett. Okay, I'm on auto tune. Oh, how I do that? Hold on. Am I better now? How I sound now? Let me see. What I sound like? What I sound like? Is that better? Put a one in the chat if that's better. Y'all know I've been moving stuff around. I don't know how to. I don't know how to work this stuff. I sound like the auto tune. I'm up here sounding like T-Pain. I was sounding like Pain. Y'all, T-Pain, y'all wanted me to sing. It's better. Okay, great. I don't know what button I had pressed. I don't know. Child. I've been playing with all the toys in here. Just can't get it together. Yes, Carl, honey, Carl. Carl is fired. Carl is officially fired. You need me to come down to Georgia and be the new Carl. Okay, Carolyn, come through. We got a whole bunch of new employees in the building. Sounded like computer love. Okay. My microphone is on a different side. Look, I show it to my patrons. I got a new desk. So it's like I had to like unplug everything and plug it back up and make sure this is here and this is there. Child, it's a mess. It's a mess in here right now. Okay. I was Roger from Zap. No, not Roger from Zap. Look, I don't know if he was fired or he quit or he took an extended vacation. I don't know. I talked to Carl the other day, child. Carl is having computer issues, and I was just like, okay, child, I can do it. I'm not gonna look. Carl has an open invitation to come back with the permission of his family members, but I'm digressing. Hey y'all. Okay, so I would be remiss. Who I'm gonna start with? Let me see. Do I want to start with Jussie? I'll start with Jussie while y'all strolling on in here. How many times are we gonna talk about Jussie? Seems like Jussie Smollett is trying to stay in the news. His family is trying to keep him in the news. His friends are trying to keep him in the news. They want y'all not to forget about him because as long as y'all keep him trending, as long as y'all keep talking about him, maybe, possibly, some kind of way, I don't know, by a miracle of some sort, he will get freed. Okay, he will be freed. Well, Jussie Smollett's family, his lawyers have already filed an appeal. They want him out. They saying it's too dangerous for him to be inside. But in the meantime, the judge is like, listen, he in there. He got 150 days. He got what, 60 days, if that, with a good behavior. Then you got Taraji P. Henson over there comparing him to Emmitt Till. Did we bring that up the other day? Emmitt Till? How first he the gay Tupac and now he is Emmett Till. Like it doesn't equate. Like Emmett Till didn't call the police and tell them to come and gave them this whole story about a noose around his neck with a Subway sandwich. Emmett Till didn't do that. Did y'all watch Women of the Movement? Oh, gosh, Taraji, why you do it? I see. At first, I was praising the Empire people for keeping their mouths shut, for staying out of it. But that's her friend. She gonna stick beside him, I guess. Let me pull it up. If she has she deleted it yet, y'all? I don't know. Let me see, Taraji. Oh, gosh, there's just so much going on in the world today. No, here it is, right here. Here it is, right here. We're gonna talk about it. She said, "Free Jussie, free Jussie." Okay. She said, "I'm not here to debate you on his innocence, but we can agree that the punishment does not fit the crime. Emmett Till was brutally beat and ultimately murdered because of a lie, and none of the people involved with his demise spent one day in jail. Even after Carolyn Bryant admitted that her claims were false, no one was hurt or killed during Jussie's ordeal. He has already lost everything. Everything. To me, as an artist, not able to create, that in itself is punishment enough. He can't get a job. No one in Hollywood will hire him. And again, as an artist who loves to create, that is prison. My prayer is that he is freed and put on house arrest and probation, because in this case, that would seem fair. Please free Jussie. I'm sorry, but it's the privilege for me. I don't know. I just don't feel bad. I know some of y'all are on Jussie's side. Some of y'all like Cookie and Lucius is on the move. They got to get Jamal out of prison. They got to break him out of prison. But he did what he did, and he, like, that's what the judge sentenced him to. And we already know that the legal system in America isn't fair. When has it been fair? It has never been fair. But we're not gonna compare apples to oranges, pears to peaches, potatoes to potatoes. We is not gonna compare. You said I would put Jussie on a mandatory therapy for 150 days too. Okay. I'm so over it too. I am so over it too. Well, people are really, some people are really dragging her. They dragged her so much. She cut off the comments. She was like, she ain't gonna debate. She ain't going back and forth with you Negroes. Okay. She said what she said. She's sticking by her friend. She hopes somebody of importance sees it and takes it into consideration. Again, like I said, it's the privilege for me. If it's not his money or his connections that he's banking on, it's his black privilege. If it's not his black privilege, it's his Jewish privilege. If it's not his Jewish privilege, it's his biracial privilege. And if it's not his biracial privilege, it's his gay privilege. Now, speaking of his gay privilege, the LGBTQ come through for people, right? Jussie's brother said, there's a reason why people aren't supporting him. There's a reason. And people like, why? Jussie's brother, what's his brother's name? Jussie's brother is named Jaquat. What's his name? I don't even know. But apparently the brother says that the only reason that y'all are not supporting him is because he's gay. And we're like, wait a minute. The gays all stick together. It's the gays that's not supporting you. Now you're pulling the gay card. I the LGBTQ people, did y'all march for Jussie? Are y'all marching for Jussie? What is happening here? I don't understand. So apparently the brother is saying that, it's the stigma associated with being a part of the LGBT community that has caused Jussie the problems that he has right now. Apparently, I don't know if it's the judge that don't like him. I don't know who it is. But the brother got, hold on, let's see what the brother talking about over here on Jussie's page. He's saying a whole lot. He got an update. We got an update. Hold on, this was yesterday. We didn't talk about him yesterday. Let's see the brother's update. We gonna talk about Kandi. We gonna talk about her. Come on, I'm giving y'all time to get in here. I had to start somewhere.
Day 5 update on Jussie. So I just got to see him. Just wanted to give y'all an update on his status. Thank you so much for the support with all the hashtag free Jussie. It's working. He's now been moved to a new jail cell out of a psych ward that has a bed. Before he was sleeping on a restraint bed, and now he's been moved to a jail cell that actually has a bed. So thank you so much. That's really because of all the hashtag free Jussie that's been going on. It's all the pressure that we're applying on Cook County and Cook County Jail. Unfortunately, Cook County doesn't really move until they get bad publicity. And so we have to just keep applying pressure, y'all. So keep reposting with hashtag free Jussie. Keep continuing to call Cook County Jail, checking in on him, and continue saying that you believe he should be free. It's absolutely ridiculous that he's in there. That you folks need to understand that this really sets a precedent. You should be terrified of the precedent this sets. This means that you could literally just be associated with two liars, two individuals who lie on you. And that's all it takes is their word to get you locked up, for the state to lock you up. That should be absolutely terrifying for people. There's no evidence linking Jussie to this crime. There's absolutely no evidence, no emails, no letters, no phone calls, no text messages, none of that of Jussie saying, I'm planning an attack on myself. There's none of that happening. So please continue to fact check people. Please continue to fact check the media wherever possible. Continue posting hashtag free Jussie. And thank you so much to the folks who have sent letters to him. You have no idea how great that is to keep him going and keep him strong and keep him focused on the task at hand. He said he's so grateful for the letters. He wanted folks to know that he is so grateful for the letters. He's read all of them, and he's going to reply to every single one of them. So thank you so much for folks who have written. Thank you so much for folks who have called. Continue to call, continue to post hashtag free Jussie, and do not be sheep. Do not listen to what the media tries to spoon feed you. You have your own mind. You can critically think, and you can make sense of that. He should not be in jail. We believe he's innocent, but even if you don't believe in his innocence, you should believe that he can't be in jail. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. So thank you, y'all, for your support. Please keep it up. Day 5, update.
This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely positively ridiculous. He should not be in jail. You know how many people's family members should not be in jail? You know how many, none of us feel like our brothers should be in jail. I'm just saying, like, I just want them to just hush. They're using their platform to do what they're supposed to do, I guess. If my brother was in prison, I would get on here too, maybe. I don't know. We haven't seen Journey. Where's Journey? I don't know. What's happening? They say she done scrubbed all of the Jussie from her social media. Journey was like, I gotta work. I got a family to feed. I don't have time. Meanwhile, there's a second update. He said it. I know y'all tired of Jussie. That's okay. Y'all can be tired of him. I'm tired of him too, but we're gonna talk about it. There's a second one for the people. This might be helping them. I might be helping them on the low. Who knows? Jussie said, he's telling the truth. His brother has control of his account. And now he says he is, he wrote this today, an hour ago. He says debunking 3 myths created by ex-superintendent Eddie Johnson regarding Jussie's case. Oh, God. This was the beginning of the Chicago Police Department smear campaign to defame Jussie's name and character. Eddie Johnson then went on an extensive press tour using your press dollars. Hashtag free Jussie. I'm still trying to figure out, how is it everybody's fault and he was the catalyst? It was him who got. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna listen. Hold on. We're gonna listen. We're gonna put it
false letter that relied on racial
Wait a minute, I'm starting over.
Smollett attempted to gain attention by sending a false letter that relied on racial, homophobic, and political language.
So I'm going to actually cut right there just to fact check something. Superintendent Eddie Johnson, he speaks about this letter, right? And this was a hate letter sent to Empire Studios addressed to Jussie. The claim he makes in this video to the entire country is that Jussie wrote that letter to himself and was not satisfied with the response to that letter. Well, in actuality, the FBI took a swab of Jussie's DNA and proved that there was no possible way that Jussie sent that letter to himself. So let's get back in the video.
When that didn't work, Smollett paid $3,500 to stage this attack and drag Chicago's reputation through the mud in the process.
So I'm going to pause right there. Superintendent Eddie Johnson is lying again. This myth has been debunked. The brothers themselves have testified before a grand jury saying that the check was absolutely for training. Their attorney, Gloria Schmidt, has also said that to press before. So this is a lie. It's a myth. It needs to be debunked once and for all. Let's get back in the video.
Did we already have a court case?
The stunt was orchestrated by Smollett because he was dissatisfied with his salary. But he concocted a story about being attacked.
So he says that, right? And then fast forward to 2022, when we're in the sentencing hearing, and Judge James Lynn, who obviously believes my brother did this, Judge James Lynn then says that actually he doesn't think this was one of Jussie's motives. So the judge doesn't even think this was one of Jussie's motives, and the judge thinks that Jussie was guilty, yet Eddie Johnson was saying this years ago. Jussie was making plenty of money on Empire. He was making well over $100,000 an episode on Empire. That's 7 figures a year. He did not need more money. He just renegotiated with Fox to own his masters, meaning that whenever those songs were played, he was going to get paid. He had just finished a movie with Alien Covenant that was a $100 million budget. He was fine. This is a complete myth, and it needs to be debunked once and for all. Let's get back to the video.
I'm offended by what's happened, and I'm also angry. I love the city of Chicago and the Chicago Police Department, warts and all.
So we just saw a superintendent, a public official of one of the largest police departments in the country, make 3 bold statements before someone was ever put in trial, ever had their day in court. He made 3 bold statements that I just debunked completely. He made these statements in February of 2019, way before Jussie even went into trial. He went to trial in December of 2021. And as many people don't even know, Superintendent Eddie Johnson talks about how he's offended by this act when just months later he was let go for all types of misconduct, sexual misconduct, DUI, all types of things. That the mayor even made a statement about it. You can look it up. You don't have to believe me. You can look it up yourself. So we had a superintendent, and this is unprecedented, a superintendent of one of the largest police departments in the country, in a country where you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, mind you, makes 3 bold statements and completely say that my brother is guilty of this before he's even had his day in court. It's a shame.
It's a shame. It's a shame that we got to go through this. It's a shame that we got to pull receipts on every single person involved in the case to make it seem like because this person did wrong outside of the case, that means that Jussie is right. I'm over it. I'm over it. We don't care. Okay. We over it. Jussie, look, and they're going to keep talking about it for the next 30, 60, 90 days. And then Jussie going to come out and they're going to have a whole free Jussie party. Everybody going to have free Jussie shirts on. I don't know. I don't care. I just know, look, the LGBTQ need to stand beside Jussie because Jussie feels like Jussie brother said that y'all not supporting him because he's gay. Well, that weird. Straight people aren't supporting him because he's gay, but the gay people aren't supporting him either. Anyway, moving on. Do y'all think Jussie is innocent? Let me know. I mean, he might be after, he had this long court case. He had a deal that didn't go through. They tried him anyway, and now he's serving his 150 days. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Jussie is guilty. Put a 5 in the chat if you think he innocent. It's not about the sentence. This is about guilt or innocence. Let me know. He lost the trial already. Okay, I thought so too. We trying it again, child. He said a 1 and a 1. Them Africans told everything. Okay. Empire's door is closed. 1. Okay. Listen, I thought it was some of y'all out there that still believed. I thought it was some of y'all out there that still believe. Where y'all at? Somebody is believing it. Anyway, just know he is not that word that I can't say. That rhymes with idol. He is not that word that I can't say. Okay. Free Tupac. Free the gay Tupac. I'm over it. We moving on. Y'all just get here, go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you. Go ahead and like this video. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. This is a late live tonight. We're gonna talk. Hey, Stephanie for you said, love my crazy, dysfunctional, flower blowing, shots throwing alien squad family. Okay, the alien squad be on it, don't they? And Michelle, the curls look good on you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You said it's a shame. It's about the sentence. You do the crime, you do the time. Okay, you do the crime, you do the time. That's why different judges, convict people of different sentences. Sentence people to different things. Like that's why there's so many different judges, and that's why they call it the scales of justice. I mean, listen, it's a range. He could have got 3 years. He only got 150 days. But I digress. Now, I know y'all here for Kandi. Okay, I know y'all here for Kandi and the Gang. Did y'all watch Kandi and the Gang this week? Who watched Kandi and the Gang this week? Anybody? Press 8 if you watch Kandi and the Gang. Press 6 if you did not. Press 8 if you watch Kandi and the Gang. I need to see some 8s. Because clearly, according to these ratings this week, y'all didn't watch it. Well, listen. Apparently Bravo feel like, hey, we're gonna get our money by any means necessary. So you know what they did? They put the second episode on Bravo TV on YouTube. So y'all can watch it on YouTube now. Y'all can watch it instead of watching it on the bootleg. Go to Bravo TV's YouTube channel. You can watch it. Bravo said we getting our coins. The people might not be watching it on cable. The people might not be watching it on cable, but they're gonna watch it on the YouTube, honey. They're gonna watch it on the YouTube. And they probably gonna get more views on the YouTube channel than they did on the day it aired on national TV. Kandi. You watch for Mama Joyce and Aunt Bertha. I tried to watch it. I tried. It's not giving what it was supposed to give. Maybe y'all like it. Maybe some of y'all like it. But apparently the people who be watching all the shows, like 90 Day Fiance and all the other shows that come on Sunday that's in the top 50. 90 Day Fiance was number 2. And I always bring them up as, we going to compare. Look, The Walking Dead was back on at number 4. The Real Housewives of SLC, Salt Lake City, which I have never watched, was number 8. And where did Kandi fall this week? Let's see where did Kandi fall this week. Let me show you. We got visuals, honey. We got receipts over here. We be looking. We don't make up numbers. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. Shout out to Showbuzz TV. It comes out on Showbuzz every Tuesday. So here are the top 50 cable telecasts. The NBA was number 1. 90 Day Fiance. Look, all of these people up here. I don't see Kandi nowhere. At least Portia was in the top 10, the top 20. I mean, we was reading Portia too. We was calling a Portia a flop. Portia was 0.8, I think, the first week, and then she went down from there. Her lowest wasn't what Kandi's been getting. And here go, wait, we still going. She wasn't in the top 50. She wasn't in the top 50. We got to keep going, honey. We got to keep going past the top 50. Where'd she go? She didn't even make the grid. Oh, there she is. She 51 this week. Kandi came in at 51 this week. She's up now from number 69. However, her numbers are absolutely positively lower. In case y'all were wondering how her ranking can go up and the number can be lower, it stems from the demographic. Her demographic went up 1 point, which was originally a 0.12 in the demographic of 18 to 35 viewers. She went up to 0.13. Oh, they say it's a season high for her. She got a few more people in the desired age range watching. 1 point in the desired age range watching, but she got 490,000 people. She still haven't hit the 500,000 mark. Last week she had 491. You know what that means? That means that 1,000 people left. That means that 1,000 people left. What is happening? I don't understand. Right, and y'all we drag Portia too. Listen, I'ma drag everybody. Listen, because I'm Team Nene until Lanithia get back. Everybody's up for debate on Bravo. Everybody, Kandi and her gang. You know they say a gang is a group of organized criminals. Bravo wanted to call it Kandi and the gang because it's a group of black people over there. But I'm digressing. You say it's the boycott. It might be. It might be. And you know what's funny? What's hilarious? What made me put my thumbnail what it is today is because instead of Kandi trending on the day her show aired, guess who was trending? Can y'all guess who was trending on the day Kandi's show aired? Everybody was asking for Nene leaks. They were saying that Nene was the queen of the memes. They were posting Nene leaks face. They were doing all of that. I was cracking up. It was so hilarious. It's like karma, karma, karma. Look, Kandi said she is number one since Nene left because Nene said you can never be number one. You will always be number two. Because she started the Housewives. And Kandi said, you gone now. Who's number one now? Who's number one now? Well, apparently it ain't Kandi. Now it's people all in the damn Instagrams and the Twitters talking about, can Bravo please give somebody who is worthy a show? How many shows Kandi gotta get to show y'all she ain't worthy? We got to watch a show about pink slime in the ice, about the lights going out, about the generator not working. Look, if the generator not working, or the generator not working, hell, they don't even have a generator. If they don't have a generator and the lights go out, you know what that means? That means the ice is melting. That means the steaks and the chicken and the meats the temperature is going down on all these different foods. That means salmonella is growing on the fish. That means the greens ain't cold. That means the potato salad is getting spoiled. That means all kind of things. And y'all think that it's simple to not have a generator? No, it's not that simple. Y'all need to keep y'all food at a desired temperature. That is why the people said that they keep failing. They keep failing. And when they don't fail, they can't get a grade past the C. To this day, I just did a video about it. And it ain't even about the restaurant. It's about this show. What is this show proving right now? Because they're still lackluster over there. You said you were so heartbroken when I seen the new manager, Philip, was gay. Why you so heartbroken, girl? You probably wasn't gonna meet that man no way. Let that man be who he wanna be. When you got the nerve to be charging for ice. Okay, she was charging for ice, and they still need to pay their taxes. Had they addressed that yet? Is that gonna be part of the storyline too? Do we have to sit through 4 more episodes of boredom to figure out what is happening with the taxes? I don't know, but it's not. I tried to watch it. I did, and I'm sure some people may like it. I don't like it. Philip with his look like Dunn one said. Philip with his stick in the booty, walking around like he got a stick in his booty. I'm like, Dunn one, that is so homophobic. If I was to say that, I would have been homophobic, Dunn one. Then we got Dunn one acting like he run everything. Then we got Kandi not doing nothing. Then we got Todd talking about we need to be there more often. Then we got all the people, look, all the kids. I guess all the gays might like it. The LGBTQs might like it because it's a gay LGBTQ heavy storyline. But at the end of the day, it's got two women, two men, and we questioning the men that the women is with. I don't like it. You don't like it either, Mr. Woods. Okay. I don't like it. He said, girl, who didn't know Philip was gay? That's what I had said. But some people don't be knowing. I live in Atlanta. I be thinking a lot of people gay. But that's it don't matter though. It don't matter. I ain't trying to holler at them. That's up to him. You said you just Google how much a generator would cost for a restaurant, and it's only $20K plus. What's $20K to Kandi? Listen, her taxes ain't but $24,000. If she can't pay the taxes, she can't buy a generator. Look, the shade is, y'all remember when Apollo tried to insinuate that Kandi and Todd was having a few financial problems. Y'all remember that? Y'all might not remember that. I wish I could pull it up, but I ain't got time to look for it because y'all be rushing me. But yeah, Apollo had insinuated that Kandi and Todd, because he was like, I don't know what they had going on. They was having a little financial something. And we was like, what? So yeah, I'm like, is that why you can't pay your 20-some thousand? I'm just saying, when we have money, when people have money, they start to overextend themselves. They got this restaurant, they got that restaurant, they got this house, they got that house. She bought Mama Joyce a house. She helping her family. She sent Riley to college. She got 2 new babies. It wouldn't be far-fetched to not have certain things. Y'all think Kandi rich? Rich? Y'all, I mean, she might be rich, but she ain't wealthy. He said number 2 is trying. I heard she wasn't paying her employees, but I'm not feeling the show. Yeah, apparently on this week's episode, one of the people, I think it was Chandrika, I think that's who it was, who's the hostess, said she was making $12 an hour as the hostess, greeting all them people that be standing in line. Okay. Hey, Radiance. Radiance says they are obviously cash strapped. Obviously, they probably dealing with credit. And remember during the pandemic, oh, I wish I had time to pull these visuals. Y'all remember during the pandemic when Kandi did that little live and she was telling people, she thought that she was telling people how to manage their money. And she was telling people, well, you could tack your mortgage payments on to the end. If you really can't pay, your mortgage company will work with you. And we're like, Kandi must know this from personal experience. Kandi must know. Kandi is a billionaire. Oh, well, I mean, I'm just saying. She's gave you little tips. And then remember when she gave Riley that Porsche? Y'all remember that? And then come to find out the Porsche was leased. Y'all remember that? Ooh, child. I mean, no shade to the leasing cars, but why lie about, you bought it and you gave it to her? Why lie? It was all for show. I'm not gonna give nobody no car with no big bow on it and it's leased. Got to go back in a year. Then let's talk about the PPP loans. They say, look, somebody said they had like $1 million in PPP loans. Where it go if they ain't paying their people? Where it go if they got pink slime in the ice? Where it go if they haven't upgraded the facilities? And one of the people said it looked like a funeral home in there with the flowers on the wall. Where did the money go? I'm confused. Did they upgrade? Did they do something? Did they buy some new furniture? What did they do? Kandi looks wealthy. She ain't wearing Louis, Gucci, and Prada. That's for sure. He said, I would lease it too and get a new one every other year. I get it. I mean, it's nothing wrong with leasing, but I'm saying don't be lying and saying you bought it when you leased it. I'm just saying. Nene can't sit with Kandi. Kandi can't sit with Nene because at least Nene's restaurant ain't failing the health inspection. Look, Kandi been in the restaurant business longer than Nene. Now you talk about somebody can't sit with somebody. Who can't sit with who? Kandi shop at Rainbow. Well, that just means she's frugal. Okay, high lows. Okay, there's nothing wrong with rainbows and city trends and fashion novas and wherever else. Let's talk about that paper mache flowers on that construction. Why do y'all even care? Why can't we care? Why can't we witness a train wreck? When we see accidents happen on the expressway, we look. We probably can't help. We don't know them people, but we look. That's how we looking at Kandi's show right now. It's a train wreck. And they keep giving her all these train wrecks. Here's what I suspect, and I said this during the last live. Y'all think that they gonna pull a KKK Kim and give Kandi, they said that Kandi got approved for multiple seasons, right? So perhaps they pulling a KKK Kim. Everybody want Kandi off. Everybody say Kandi is boring. Everybody say Kandi is the detriment of the show. Okay. Everybody say that Kandi is stopping Phaedra from coming back. So perhaps if they remove Kandi, give her own little stale show that's lacking in ratings, that barely 5 people are watching, and leave her over there and appease her and still give her little salary, so she won't sue them for drug gate and all that stuff. Then maybe, just maybe, they can make they can make RHOA great again. Maybe, just maybe, because KKK Kim, aka Kim Zosiak Bierman, had Don't Be Tardy for the Party for how many seasons? What, 5, 6, 7, 8? Them ratings were never over 500,000, barely, just barely. And so they kept it for whatever reason. They kept it, and so Kandi got a few people. Like I said, it's the same 490,000 people watching. They can bank on them 490,000 people. There's that. He said, "Yep, Kandi leaving so they can bring the ratings back up." Okay, the Kandi leaving so they can bring back Phaedra. Where is Phaedra? Okay, they need to bring back the old RHOA cast, including Peter and Apollo. Honey, Peter is living his best life. Peter got bars all over the place. Apollo over there living his best life with Shireen. There's that. Nene's bio on Twitter. I wonder what receipt she got. Let me go see what she say on the Twitters. What Nene talking about on the Twitters? Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all call in a minute. I ain't gonna talk long today. Nene said blacklisted by the powers that be for telling the truth and not wanting to be abused anymore. This story is deep. Receipts. Okay, Nene about to talk again. Nene is about to talk again. Why y'all think I got a feud with Kandi? Wait, before I move on, why do y'all think I have a feud with Kandi? Y'all was all on the Twitters talking about Michelle hate Kandi so much. You hate the truth. You like kiss asses. You like bloggers who kiss Kandi ass because Kandi called their name out. I'm not that. I'm not that. I done read Kandi when she was calling my name out, and I'm gonna read Kandi's name when she don't call my name out. So, would you rather me be authentic, or would you rather me be a kiss ass and tell y'all what y'all want to hear? Oh, it's so great. I love it so much. You know what they say? Freedom comes. Freedom comes when you own your own brand. I own straight from the A. I can say what I want to say. I don't need Kandi's approval. I'ma tell the truth. Everybody else is trying to get on. I've been on. I'm digressing. Anyway. Ooh, motion detected in my backyard. Who is it? I think it's a cat. Anyway, Nene said, exactly. I'ma tell the truth, Lucinda. I'ma tell the truth. Nene said that she got some receipts, y'all. She said she is blacklisted. Oh, she followed me. I knew that. She is blacklisted by the powers that be for telling the truth and not wanting to be abused anymore. Apparently, her contract has, everything has expired. She done moved on. She got a new job. She working on College Hill, the reboot of College Hill. There's that, and then speaking of the reboot of College Hill, I think they done filming now. But now it's coming out that Stacey Dash is on the show. Y'all remember somebody was over there on Lipstick Alley trying to lie on me and said that I said that Nene was fighting Stacey Dash and was hanging out in the Q Dog's house. It sounded far-fetched or whatever. But Stacey Dash on there, but they didn't get the fight, and Nene is not hanging in the Q Dog house. I don't know why they put that on me, but they did. And Slim Thug, Slim Thugger, Lamar Odom, Big Frida, Ray J, Dream Doll. Who else? Did I forget anybody? Y'all tell me if I forgot anybody. But from what I know, I used to love College Hill too when it was like college students. Remember Kyle and all of them? I think his name was Kyle. They had some, it was fun back then. I gotta rewatch it to figure it out. But yeah, it's gonna be on BET Plus. Who cares? BET Plus, same thing as Peacock, child. Same thing as Peacock. BET Plus got some good shows over there. But I'm confused too. But whatever it is, I know they're gonna be living in the same house. They're gonna have cameras on them 24/7. It's probably gonna be similar to like the Big Brother house. I don't know. We're gonna see all kind of stuff going on, behind the scenes. Well, apparently we're not gonna get no live stream because it's already done. But yeah, it'd be interesting. He said, did I see Candi's latest interview where she talks about Nene Bravo and racism? No, I haven't. I have to do my homework tonight. I'll come back tomorrow and talk about that. Or maybe you can call in Radiance and tell me about it because I did not see it. What did Apollo say? Y'all want me to pull up the Apollo interview where he had said that Kandi and them was having some problems? Hold on. It was last year. Hold on. Apollo, Kandi, ATLien. Which one was it? I think it was when he said this. I think it was this one. When we was all on live together.
Y'all are. Well, I already
But
know.
this is my thing.
This is
like
this is a better show than the one that you didn't miss tonight, by the way.
But no, this was my thing. This was like a spur of the moment. Peter just called and said, "Hey, let's go," and we just gotta go. Like they're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Oh, no, hold up.
Apollo. That's why you fuck with me, bro. You always gotta stay on ready, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. We got a new.
Hold on, let me fast forward.
Moving here, and his shit's holding up the garage.
You know, Kandi gonna be mad as fuck.
Sure. We got a new Corvette. We're trying to move in. With how many viewers? 4 million people.
And so,
oh my God! I'm telling you, listen, hold my shit because of XYZ. Why are you going on national TV with how many viewers? 4 million people.
And so, you don't think one of the haters? What do you think we should do with it?
Oh yeah, y'all. Come on, hey, listen. Apollo shit's over here. He's in jail. I don't know what's going on with him and Phaedra, but shit. What you think we should do with it? We should auction this shit. Sure. We got a new Corvette. We're trying to move in here, and his shit's holding up the garage.
Kandi gonna be mad as fuck at you, my nigga.
She already mad at me, so it's
not about being mad. I'm telling the truth. I'm not having shade. I'm just saying it was wrong. Maybe at the time they didn't understand the magnitude. This is what I will say. Let's rectify it so that let's be adults.
Okay. Do you still talk to them?
Huh?
Do you still talk to them? Have you spoken to them?
I reach out sparingly.
Okay.
Right? There's some things that I need from Kandi and Todd that I've asked them for, and I'm still waiting. Todd has told me that they're going through some I won't say challenging times, but they had the new baby, so they're going through parenthood right now.
It was a story out.
They're going through challenging times. That's what he said. They're going through challenging times. Whatever that means. My glasses always fogging up. So yeah, they're not broken up. Who told y'all that they was broken up? They is not broken up. Child, I just talked to Apollo the other day. They's not broken up. They just acted dumb. Reach out sparingly. Well, there's that. So I mean, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know why people be upset. I don't know why people be in their feelings when I be talking about it. And I'm not making up no lies on them people. I be telling the truth. I be pulling up receipts. Somebody said it's in my DMs on IG. Hold on. Y'all want me to talk about Kandi, Bravo, and racism. So it's y'all show. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Let me see. DM on IG. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Who sent it? Who has sent it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Kandi Burruss addresses Nene claim that Bravo executive Andy is racist. It's on BET. Hold on, let me share it. We're going to read this together. I haven't read this, by the way. That Bravo executive Andy Cohen is racist. Nene Leakes said she was treated unfairly when she left the Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2020. I thought it was a video. Okay. In September 2020, after Nene announced she was leaving Bravo's Real Housewives of Atlanta, the reality superstar caused a stir when she called Bravo exec Andy Cohen racist. Leakes, who will be featured on BET's reimagined series College Hill Celebrity Edition, premiering summer. Why they got 20220? I guess that means 2022. Even posted a petition. Y'all remember that petition? Y'all know who started that petition? Okay, anyway, calling for a boycott of the network. Kandi Burruss, who has been on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for 13 seasons, recently addressed Leakes' allegations while promoting her latest Bravo show on Kandi and the Gang. Burruss said on Sirius XM Urban's views the Clay Kane show about the accusations of racism, she commented, "Realistically, I don't agree. Everybody can have their opinion. I did not agree." Burris said Leaks would tell everybody she was the highest paid on our show and explained, "You can't brag about being paid the most out of anybody and then say they're not treating you right." Burris also added, "I know a lot of the women, especially at the time. Now we got a lot of new people. It's not as easy. It's not as many of us left on the show. But at that time, we still had like 4 or 5 of us, the Alliance, who had been there for a while, making some real good money. It's not like one person is doing well on the show. Multiple women on this show are doing really well. Were doing really well, not anymore. It's certain things that you may not like, certain things that you may want to try to do better. But overall, to say that they were racist, I didn't agree with that at all." Oh, oh, y'all want me to play it? Let me see. How long is it?
I remember
It's
when you
8 minutes. Y'all want me to play this? Let me see what y'all saying. I can't see the comments. She had to say Nene name so she could get the ratings up next week. Right. Nene told the truth. The Alliance and who was the last one standing? Who is the last one standing? Kandi didn't help Cynthia when Cynthia got the boot. Like she said, at the time, there were so many women. Yeah, Portia on her own. She gone. Cynthia gone. Who is it? Kandi, Kenya, and everybody else. And everybody else ain't making what Candy's making. You can best believe that. You said no. You said play it. Play at 7:59. Okay, that's better because I didn't want to play the whole thing. I can't deal with Candy's voice. 7:59. Oh, hold on. Let me go. That's like 1 minute. Hold on.
4 or 5 of us who had been there for a while, we was making some really good money. So I
Y'all
was
know
just
the
like,
disclaimer.
yeah, how does that work? You know what I mean? It's not like one person is doing well on the show. It's like multiple women on the show are doing really well. So to come back and be like, oh yeah, they treating us unfairly. I mean, yeah, it's certain things that you may not like, certain things that you may want to, try to do better. But overall, to say that they were racist, I didn't agree with that at all.
Okay. She didn't agree. She didn't agree. Well, I mean, Kandi is the type of person who agrees to be calling a gang. I mean, for shits and giggles, Kandi is the type of person who went behind the ladies' backs and presented her list of demands without any input from the group. I mean, but she didn't agree. I mean, there's that. Y'all be forgetting crucial things that happen. Y'all don't remember when Black Lives Matter was going on, when NBC said that they were gonna put all this hundred of millions of dollars toward diversity, and then the ladies was like, as one of the the first all black ensemble, we should get together with a series of asks. We should provide a united front. We should go to the executives ourselves and present a list of things that we want and need and would like to see change. And Kandi was listening. Kandi was on board. And then Kandi went behind their back and got all the things that she wanted. What did she want? She wanted interns. That's okay. That's cool. Get interns from HBCUs. Okay, we got that. But then she wanted a show featuring, racism in America. And who was the producer? Who was on it? Who benefited from it? Kandi. So I mean, come on, y'all. If y'all can't see what's right in front of your eyes, that's on you. How can you speak on someone's experience? Kandi is foul. That's what I'm saying. If it was me and I'm working with a group of people and we want to go to our bosses as a group, I would be pissed off if one of y'all went behind my back and you asking for stuff that I didn't ask for. I don't care how good it is. We didn't all agree on this. We did not. Anyway, I'm digressing. So on that note, I don't even know where I was going with this. All I know is Kandi said there is no racism and we would disagree. Hell, y'all remember when Bravo first came back? Was it season 12? I think it was season 12 or season 13. When they first came back and they played that clip of George Floyd, I was offended that they actually played the video of George Floyd dying with that man knee on his neck and the audio. Why would you play that? I don't even know if they took it out on the replays, but they played it. That was insensitive. Come on, that man has a family. Anyway. I'm over it. She knows better. She can't speak for other people. Clearly, they asked her about Nene. Oh, am I miserable? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was offended and I'm white. Okay, Mary, I'm just saying it's a lot of things that they do that is just not equitable. Like, as far as even look, y'all don't remember when they said that Nene went to Andy with a show. She wanted to produce a restaurant. She wanted to buy some land in LA and have a restaurant. Then Lisa Vanderpump went behind her and stole the land. Y'all remember that? Now Lisa Vanderpump came out with Vanderpump Rules, and allegedly that was Nene's idea. Y'all remember that? And now Kandi got a show that's kind of based off the premise of Vanderpump Rules, but in fact, that was Nene's idea. Where the receipts at, Nene? We need the receipts, Nene. Come back with the receipts, Nene. But Kandi don't see no racism. Kandi don't see no racism because Kandi is benefiting from it. Okay. Kandi is benefiting from it because she got Bravo in a chokehold. She got him in a chokehold for that, all the things that happened for the party debacle with KKK Kim Zolciak. Bravo took her song, but Bravo ended up paying her for it. I mean, Kim took the song and didn't pay her because remember she was crying on the reunion about it. Kim just said straight in her face, I ain't paying you. I ain't paying you. That's my song. Did Kandi fight Kim? No. She went higher up and she got it from Bravo. No shade from that, but she did. So Bravo's like, yeah, we done did this lady wrong. Let's give her what she wants. And she running back and forth and telling them what they want to know. But I'm digressing. Hey, Afia. Hey, y'all. Is Cynthia in the unemployment line? Well, that's what Mike Hill said when Cynthia was on his show and said she didn't like reverse cowgirl. We talked about that already. Mike said, damn, you gonna make me lose my job. One of us gotta work. So that's giving me Cynthia ain't doing much. She ain't doing much. Anyway, the ratings are declining because Nene said boycott Bravo. If Bravo was smart, they would put Nene back. Nene don't need Bravo. I don't know. It's too late for all that now. Nene is out of whatever restraints that she had as far as speaking is concerned. I'm sure she had a non-compete for however many years. She didn't work for however many years, and now she's working again. So it is what it is. Mike Hill was throwing shade. There's that. Here's the link. Click the link to call in. Let me know what you think. Link. Click the link. Let me pin it for y'all. Hold on. You said the door is closed. Okay, shout out to my Facebooks in here. I forgot to mention my Facebook and my members. I didn't even greet y'all today. I was too busy coming in here. And where is Faye? Where is Phaedra, honey? They said Phaedra over there getting ready for her return. Phaedra then got new wigs. She done went blonde. Phaedra said she gonna be the new Nene, albeit a shorter version. She got a new nose, honey. Phaedra got a new nose, new lips, new hair, new boobs. Okay, she got new boobs. So Phaedra is ready, honey. He said Kandi's show is awesome. Well, y'all need to watch it. Make sure them ratings go up. All 5 of y'all who keep watching it every week. Bring your mama, bring your sister, and bring your cousin to watch it to add to the numbers. Yes, DL Shula, Facebook. DL, get them to give me some stars over there on Facebook. I need some stars. If y'all are enjoying the stream, go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you. I would appreciate it. Also, let me go ahead and how you doing? I see y'all in the back. I'm coming. I'm trying to. I haven't pinned the link yet because I know people gonna come in here and keep saying, "Where the link? Where the link?" The link is now pinned. Okay. Rihanna, baby mama, honey. Hey.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Before I get started on the topics, I just want to say I feel like you changed your makeup in the past few weeks and it looks really good. Like your
Thank you.
foundation, I don't know if that's true, but your foundation looks a little different. It looks really good on your skin.
Oh, thank you.
I meant to tell you that last time I called in. But
Look, I had got a facial. I look a little brighter. So I don't know. My skin clearing up. I don't know what it is. But thank you.
but first I'm gonna start with Jussie. God, I listened to the last stream and I was like, damn, why I didn't stay up for the stream? I wanted to say something, but you had a caller named Miss Pretty Parker or something like that. And
Uh-huh.
she, like, I agree with everything she said. Like, she, even though she said that she don't agree with what he did, she does. I think she said she think he lying. I definitely think he lying. I think he's guilty. My only thing is, I think that they always want to use the black person to set an example. Every time something happens, you know how many white people don't call the police on black men, black women, saying they did this and they did that they didn't do, or they didn't
Mhm.
like. Remember the lady in the park where he was walking his dog, or she was walking her dog, and he was like bird watching or something like that, and she
Mhm.
was saying that, oh, he's attacking me and my dog, and she was dragging the dog, and even Peter was saying something about her for dragging the dog. Nobody,
Mhm.
what did they do to her? Like every time
But
that,
look, the crazy thing is that the gentleman who she called on wanted the charges dropped. So, that's a whole nother story. It's
right,
so many variables you could think about. You know what I
right,
mean? Because
yeah,
Jesse has a big platform. So
right.
him doing it on such a huge platform would equate to a bigger, you know what I'm saying? A bigger punishment, in my opinion.
But that's a double-edged sword because he's a black man with this big platform. It's better to make him the example. Yeah, we're gonna make him the example. He's black and he did something wrong. And a white person can do this, and even though they're not famous, they're just white people on the street that just do stupid shit. We're not gonna discipline them, but still, their story gets out in the media, and something should be done about those people. Like if you're gonna do it to Jesse, you should do it to anybody who calls the cops just because they feel like it, or they want to just accuse someone of something for no reason.
I definitely
So
agree. I
but
definitely
anyway,
agree.
that's just
But
all I
we
want to say
already
about
know
that.
that the system is flawed. We already know that. And so in knowing that, why would you look, why would you even get them involved
Oh,
in
I
this?
wanted to say I think Jesse has a mental problem. I think instead of putting him in jail, get him some psychiatric help, because to do something
Yeah.
like that, I don't think a sane person would do. Like what was his whole motivation for doing it? Like I don't even understand. It sounded like it was just crazy to
I
me.
think it was to boost his political profile, to make him, to solidify him as an activist. You know what I'm saying? Like now you have been a victim of this heinous crime, and now you are speaking out. Like the first thing he did was went on TV and cried about it and said all these things, and then he went and performed and called himself the gay Tupac. Like it was a lot
Huh?
of performative things going on. So I personally think it was all for publicity, and he wanted to, boost. He wanted to be a savior for the LGBTQ community and the black people. Because then he went on Lee Daniels, and Lee Daniels was like, "Yes, we're gonna, the gays gonna stick by you and all this." So, yeah, I mean, it is
He
what it is.
he have illusions of grandeur. He's
Yeah,
delusional, and I feel like he's mental. I feel like something wrong with him.
yeah, I agree.
But now let me get on Kandi. Mm, 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 mm. I don't
Look, be
understand.
easy on it because everybody think I hate her.
No, no,
Be
no. I'm
easy.
about to talk about the people in your comments first. How
Okay.
I don't understand how these people in your comments don't see the points you are making. You are making such logical, credible points. Why don't they understand that a woman who has an ensemble cast with her, who wants to go to the or go to the TV station or the TV execs, but she's supposed to go with them, but she goes alone and does these side deals with them, and then everybody, all these other women are like, they don't want to say anything, they don't want to, the only person saying something is Nene. Yeah, how can they not see this as shady and like a crab in a barrel mentality? Like it's so clear, it's like clear as day. So I don't understand why people are saying, oh, you hate Kandi. Oh yeah, Kandi shady. Why wouldn't you dislike somebody who would do something like that to another black sister? Like I can't stand her for that reason. I never really liked Kandi, but I always was like, oh, she's on the show. I don't like Kenya, but I don't want Kenya to be off the show because I think she's entertaining. But when she did that, like I would never support anything she does. I would never buy anything she tries to produce. To me, she is like the worst type of person, because these are the same type of people, and I hate to go talk about, slavery and all, but they're the same type of people who would sell out their own brothers and sisters to get ahead. And I can't stand people like that. And that's how Kandi is. And I don't understand why these people in your comments are saying you're miserable, you this, you that, because you're talking about the things that she has done in the past.
That's just the candy coated clique, like Jamie, who's normally under here, up under her account, or Don One, who is a member of my Patreon, which Kandi had called Pantheon in that email where she was talking about me to Portia. So I mean, it's a history. We got a history. It is what it is.
Well, anyway, her show.
I ain't mad. I'm as happy as can be.
But anyway, her show is doing just what it's supposed to do. Nothing. Because that's what she's been given for 12. I don't care how many seasons she's been on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's always given nothing. The only time she was interested was when her husband, or I think he was her boyfriend at the time, Todd, was supposed to be messing with the best friend. That's the only time she had a good storyline. Because other than that, I don't remember any other storyline that Kandi had besides when the Mother Joyce was about to beat up the best friend. That was entertaining.
And when Mama Joyce put on the coat to go talk to the lawyer to ask about what was going on with what was she going to ask about? I forgot. Was somebody divorced or something? I don't even know.
Yeah, when they was talking about, and I'm telling you, I don't remember too much about Kandi. Just about the girlfriend, the best friend, and where the best friend at? Where is she? She not on the new show?
Who, Carmen?
Yeah, Carmen. That was
Carmen somewhere selling insurance. She got her own business now. She ain't studying Kandi. That's why Don One need to get his own business instead of being up under Kandi's shadow. I mean, I understand it's great to have a right hand and all that, but I mean, child. Anyway.
And then I think Bravo. I feel like Kandi got something on Bravo, on some of the people at Bravo, because I don't understand why they would keep letting this girl bomb. And how she's so dry on TV. Like if they do focus groups, I'm sure when the comments said on Twitter, they said everywhere Kandi is boring. So Kandi must have something on these people, and she's using it to her advantage.
Mm-hmm. That's evident. And then now I feel like they're using her as a mouthpiece to go around and saying there's no racism. There's no racism. But there's racism everywhere.
But I'm just gonna echo what you just said a few minutes ago. Why would she say anything other than that when she's benefiting from it? So why is she the credible source? Like why is she the person to put on these to interview and say, hey, what do you think about what Nene said about racism? Oh, it's no racism. We all get treated great around here. Yeah, your ass getting treated great. Everybody, I don't see nobody else saying it. And why is everyone else so quiet? Marlo, ain't nobody saying anything about Real Housewives. I don't hear Kenya saying anything. But I don't even hear Kenya saying anything. Kenya usually talks before the season starts. Well, I don't hear her.
Is Kandi's puppet. Because remember, Kandi and Cynthia got Kenya back on the show. So Kenya owes her that.
But listen, Michelle, they're not saying anything good or bad. So that's weird to me. It's like, why aren't they saying anything good? Like, oh, we're coming back, or they're not. It's like they're being quiet. Like they probably just like this some fuck shit. And I'm just, can I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, they probably just like, we ain't gonna say nothing because we ain't gonna mess up what we doing, but at the same time, we not gonna co-sign it either.
Oh, now her show is good and you know it.
Oh, somebody said that.
Yes, Kenya, you like it? I love it, honey. It ain't for me. It ain't for me.
Okay, well, that's all I had to say.
Well, I appreciate you.
Are you going on Patreon tonight? I probably ain't gonna be able to make it. I got work in the morning.
It's my fault. I got a late start. I'm sorry. I'll come tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna listen to the rest of the callers because I want to know what they got to say.
All right. I appreciate you.
All right. Have a good night.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Hold on, y'all. Male NYC. Hello.
Hello, Miss Michelle. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. I know I haven't called in a minute, but you know what? I agree with the caller, the one before, just there. She said everything. That's why I was giving thumbs up. Playing around a little bit. Yeah, she said everything. I think that, I think that maybe Bravo has a gag order on the ladies of Atlanta because you cannot have everything that's going on that whole network. And the problematic way they choose certain housewives or other franchises, and you don't even vet their social media. And every time they come out with something horrendous and terrible, we got the Asian American lady in Salt Lake with this terrible stuff. And you mean to tell me Bravo is not noticing this kind of stuff? And then we have the Kandis and And the girl,
And what about Giselle and what's the
that's
name
right.
that was just on the podcast
Yes.
talking about James Harden.
Right.
So
And
yeah.
and then also, and listen, I'm talking to you, so you probably know this too. So my show of all shows, and what brought me to Bravo was Married to Medicine. I used to love Mariah Huck. I mean, that was my girl. So
Uh-huh.
when she said so when they lost me was when she said, I'm in an interracial relationship and I wanted to have ceremonies that sort of convey this my culture, the one I married into. But Bravo and the producers said that they will not show that. Once they got her off the program, they brought in another woman who has, a wonderful, religion, but
Oh yeah.
they conveyed that, but they wouldn't convey Mariah's. And because even though she was a black woman who started that franchise, we have respect for Lisa Vanderpump. We have respect for the guy Whitney in Georgia, but we don't have respect for this woman. So there's something going on. It's right there.
Yeah.
And we have Married to Medicine ladies, the divas. And for me, they still the divas of Bravo, and they saying everything's fine. And I just think that is just crazy. So, but Kandi show, yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's nothing.
So
I
what don't you like about it?
I don't like that. Even it's like a weak version of Sweetie Pies from OWN. Like it's not really given anything that's really good. It's just very generic. The characters are not really interesting. And then they headed up with a woman who is the weakest part of Atlanta. Like she don't give nothing on that show. So to give her a series herself with these sort of, people under her is not interesting. Um,
Mm.
and then also, again, I'm talking to you, so you know this too. So I liked it actually, the series that she did with her girls from Escape, because on there they were reading her like crazy. They were like, okay, no, well, you slept with this one, you did this, and you backstabbed me. I'm like, oh damn, they would spend a lot of tea about Kandi back in the day when it came
Mhm.
to who got the best songs, who got the best this. That shows who she was. So if you're having all these issues with all these women since you were a young woman, and you're still having issues in business with women, then there's a pattern there. So it's not like something people are making up. The girls
Mhm.
on Skate, they said it all. Even though one of the girls obviously is having a lot of issues with her, husband in dungeons or whatever. But the other ladies, the ones that can really sing, I love the sisters. They told all her secrets. They said everything about Kandi all the time.
Mhm. They did a long time ago, and I believe them.
Yeah, they said
And
she's
I believe
competitive.
they took it back because they wanted, to bring the group back together because
That's right.
Kandi was the one stopping all of their opportunities at the time.
And that's sad because if it feels like in a way she sort of like gets it where she does the ladies wrong, but because of business situations, the people are not as rich as she is, so they sort of cower down and they don't really go out and really expose how she's not really a girl's girl. She's not really
Mhm.
protecting ladies. She's sort of backstabbing them. So
Mm.
and I think that's why Kenya in a way is like a little bit of like her lapdog, because Kenya's scared of her. She's scared to lose that clout of the woman being so
Mhm.
powerful. Listen, I love Kandi. I used to sing her songs all the time. But when it comes to business, the girls on Escape, they just I can never see her differently after they talk about her. I can never see her the
Yeah.
same. Because when you talking about boyfriends and who get the best song and who can seduce who, no. That's just the next level for me.
And look, anybody who has been following me for years, because when I was writing on my blog straight from the A, it's like I rolled for Kandi back in the day. Kandi and Phaedra were my girls, and look, Nene was accusing me of Phaedra of paying me back in the day. That's so long
Oh,
ago. It's
love.
so funny to me. Yeah,
But
so it's
you,
like I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no. I like that. Listen, I think that what you're saying is true. It's like, so when you live in your truth, on one side they say you're getting paid by this one. Now that you're
Mhm.
seeing something,
Mhm.
you can't win for
Now I'm
losing.
miserable and I hate Kandi. I'm like, I don't hate nobody. I'm just telling the truth.
No, I think that what's so funny too. I think that at the end of the day, I love to see a sister, a black woman, do very well. I don't care who it is. Everybody should do well. But
Mhm.
that being said, you're not perfect, and sometimes people do have issues in how you handle yourself. You
Mhm.
have a beautiful smile, but that don't solve everything. You do
Mhm.
cut people a little. You annoy people. You do things that make people feel a certain type of way, and you never say that you're sorry. You always say this other person's fault. She reminds me a little bit of Bethany in the way that you have these destructive relationships, but every time they end, it's the other person's fault. That's not very evolved. If
Yeah.
you have a friendship, even though Phaedra went crazy on you, she went absolutely out of her mind on you. Um, you know, you still have to take part of those friendships that break up. You're part of it. You can't just say you've been a victim in all your problems. No, you participate in a lot of these issues. It's not just coming up on you. You make some of these issues that happen with these
Yeah,
women.
she got mad at me around that time too, because I remember blogging about that, and I said that she was a fence rider at that time. It's like, she would never say be on one side or the other. It was like when she was going through that stuff with Phaedra, she was trying to say that Phaedra needed to do all these things with the kids, or to go make them go see Apollo, and Phaedra had her own idea of what she didn't want her kids in the jail and yada yada yada. And it was like Kandi was trying to interject, and I just remember that time. And I remember her telling me that I used to drag her all the time. And I'm like, I'm just speaking about what I see on the TV.
You know,
Everybody's not gonna agree with you.
You know, I think it's funny too. I think that just because you build a platform, many people build platforms on YouTube, and I think it's wonderful. I like to call in, and I love many people do it. But at the end of the day, you're still a viewer of a program. So if you get up on a show and you're not paid by anybody, which somebody should be, you have some ethics to you. Give your honest opinion. If you're on show doing things, then you have to have a little thicker skin. Don't take it so personal. If a person have an opinion about you, if they're not like going in your taxes and talking about affairs, that's deep. But if you're saying that, you know what, you're being a little boring, you're being a little corny, take it as constructive. Don't take it so personal,
Right.
I think that's what's happening. For me, I would say to Kandi and Kenya, I hope that this season of Atlanta that comes up, that Kandi opens her mouth. She does get involved. She doesn't always come up as a saint. She really, and maybe the producers show a little bit of who she really is. That would be a shock. That would be very interesting, because I think she's messy, and I would love to see that. Like, I don't want her to go down. I just want to see who she is. That would be very interesting TV, and that's what I hope comes up. I think that we can't say she's that messy and boring. I think that she just has a stranglehold on the producers that don't show her in a very realistic light. She's a realistic woman who has, who could be messy, but yet we never see that. And that's a mystery to it,
Right. Well, I appreciate you, Mel, for calling in. It's always a pleasure.
Well, you know what? I thank you for letting me call on. I know your policy. You know what? It's so funny. I listen to the show and I love your Patreon people. Again, I'm new to YouTube itself, but they sort of know you. So y'all have this sort of banter. I'm like, is it like scripted? Like, how do they do it? It seems so ad-lib. Dre is like next level. He comes up here and y'all be doing that. Oh my God. It must be like, almost like Saturday Night Live, where they have something that's so funny, but it's like, how do they keep up with it? So it's crazy.
I guess it's that familiarity, because it's like, we do the same thing over on Patreon. We just talk a lot. And when they call over here, they just talk a lot. I don't know what it is.
It's a chemistry. They feel comfortable, you embrace them, and it's just great. I mean, it's like a group of people that know each other, and the chemistry is there, and it's like in Living Color, it has that energy of something that's funny, because everybody takes certain notes. Like, you make a joke and you listen, and then you say something, other people jump in. It's like a rhythm to it. I'd be like just watching it. I'm like, okay, this is great.
Well, I appreciate you, and welcome to the family.
I was in the family. I'm in the family now. I'm part of the Mistake LTLs.
Family. Well, I appreciate you, Mel.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.
All right, you too. Hold on, y'all. Michael. None of y'all on camera today. What's up, Mike?
What's going on? Answer this for me. How is it that this is about Jussie Smollett? How is it that he was in a psychiatric ward, okay? And all of a sudden, people are writing him hate mail. Can you explain that to me? Because I'm like, they're doing
He's only been in there, but what, 4 or 5 days? 4 or 5 days?
Less than that long, yeah. And like the family seems to me that they're all involved in the lies that they're trying to build up about just trying to get him out of jail. And I'm like, man, come on now. You've only been there for a short time. And if you keep on with the conversation back and forth trying to make hints to the judge, they're going to make you do the whole entire 5 months. Because this is crazy. I mean, like, dude, you tried to compare yourself with ATLien. You tried to compare yourself with many other people about hate crimes and hoax when you committed a hoax and it wasn't even real. And then the part that really crushes me, that you try to get the 2 Nigerian black brothers to take the bid. It's like you wanted them to be incarcerated And no
Yeah,
matter how much time they got to basically protect him,
I agree.
I
I
think that's
agree.
crazy. I'm like, dude,
And that's why I
what
don't understand
world?
like the drama surrounding it because they keep saying the punishment don't fit the crime. The punishment don't fit the crime. It's only 60, 90 days. It's 150 days, but he ain't gonna serve all of
Well,
them.
Michelle, you know what the
People
biggest
get more for
problem is?
shoplifting.
You know what the
I'm
biggest
sorry.
problem is? The
What?
defense team was horrible.
Uh-huh.
They were horrible. And they were so horrible that they would put their client on the stand and he would commit perjury multiple times in front of the same sentencing judge. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And it's like you committed perjury in front of many people. And then the part that got me is that he wanted to have cameras in the courtroom, and they filed a motion because of the fact that he did not have cameras in the courtroom.
Right. Right.
That's crazy. Even if they would have gave him a deal silently, he still wanted to be publicized.
Right.
The dude didn't know how to walk away and leave it alone. He kept
Well,
on and kept on and kept on.
well, what do you feel
It's like,
about
do
the
you do
brother
you
now?
believe
The
his
brother.
career is over?
eh, I think when
I
he
don't
gets
think he
out, he'll
has a
probably
career
write a
after
book
this.
or he'll probably be the next Anna Delvey. I think he'll probably make a documentary. I don't know. But at the end of the day, nothing's ever over. I think scandal sells. You know what I'm saying? So no, you got to go through this. That's why he did all of that in court. Because that's gonna be a
I have
part
a
of the
question for
story.
you. And
Yes.
anyone on here, I don't mean to put no one's business out. Now, if you not noticed today, the family came out with something else, which is they kind of put his business in the street. They
What
said
they
that
say?
he needed to be out because he has a compromised immunity problem.
Did they say that?
They said that. They
Now they
said it
gonna
was a
use that
compromised
as a
immunity
oh
problem.
my
Yeah.
god.
And I was like, what are they trying to say? And someone
God.
said that he has HIV.
Well, I haven't heard that. I don't
I
listen.
don't want to call that out, but that you have to listen to the interview earlier today on Court TV.
Okay.
They were saying he needed to be out because of his compromising immune issues.
Uh, well, him and everybody else in
I
the
was like,
jail.
man, there are people
Stop.
that have that in jail all the time. There are people that have
Okay.
all types of diseases. But
They'll give him his medication.
I'm just like, they're trying to find every reason to get him out. And I did see his brother, and I was like, man, you need to focus on the Food Network for you lose that position.
Mm,
So I'm
okay.
like, the dude committed this hoax, and he just needs to just deal with it. That's the most lightest sentence you could ever give anyone.
Okay, listen, let's move on from Jesse. Everybody want to know about
Um,
Wendy. They recognize your voice. They in the chat
about Wendy
asking about
Williams?
Wendy.
Well, yeah, you got to come back on that. Wendy is okay. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. See, everybody
She's
asking about
okay.
Wendy. I'm like, how y'all
She's
recognize his
okay.
voice?
I didn't talk about that, and I had to change because I didn't want to get into that story
Okay.
because you'll have to see it when it happens.
Oh, okay. Well, he said we're gonna have to wait and see. Look, if you talk to her, tell her we rooting for her.
You have to see it when it happens. And I'm
All
glad they
right.
can identify my voice. But I just had to get on the Jussie Smollett things. I'm like, this is crazy. This saga is out of control.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling tonight.
Only with you. I got you. All right.
All right. All right. Good night.
Peace.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Deshonda. Hold on. Hello.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi, Deshonda. How are you?
I'm good. I can flip. See me?
Hey, cutie. Finally, somebody on camera. Why y'all be scared to show y'all face? Y'all
I
in the
took
witness
a chance.
protection program?
I took a chance, yeah, because I don't want Candy coming from me, child. You know, I got the money.
Candy ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing but cry. Take care
By
of
the
every
way,
motherfucker in here.
by the way, you look very beautiful tonight, child.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. But didn't I say this last week when I called in ranting about she needs to stick to what she knows, which is songwriting?
Well,
I think I did. I think I did.
but I mean, she has a song written in years. I mean, I get she
This
knows
is true.
how to do that, but her thing now is TV. You know what I'm
Well, that's what
saying?
I'm saying. You need to go back to what you know. because running restaurants is not one of them. Having a successful show is not one of them.
Yeah.
So you need to go back to what you know, or go back to the little Kandi that we thought that was so innocent and sweet, you know, and everybody did everything to you and all this, that, and the fourth. Because even going back to when Escape had their own show, I mean, oh my God, the whole time you on there crying about the guy done changed, understand. And I mean, the end, I supposed to do that high part at the end, boo boo, you left.
Your
And
Kandi
that
boy.
changed
You gotta
it.
clench your teeth like this. You gotta clench your teeth.
Uh,
Can't
every
move
man
your
was a woman. But anyway, you know, you were complaining then, but I do recall Michelle, she did the Breakfast Club.
Mhm.
And this is when Escape was trying to, you know, come back out, you know, do new songs. And she declined. But then you're gonna come and promote your song. So, you know, I'm so over her. I'm over it. I
So
mean,
let's talk about this show. Do you love the show or do
I haven't
you
seen it.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
I,
didn't even bother to look at it? It's on
no,
YouTube now. Both
no.
of them.
It could be on PBS and I still don't watch it. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Who cares about you trying? First of all, you have a restaurant. Why are you on a show trying to make it better? It should be good already. Girl, back.
They
But
need to be worried about all these people talking about they getting sick.
oh no, I was looking at I mean, didn't Blaze get shut down? What, last year or this year? One of the two?
It was
Because you
last
said
year, and they opened it back up after they fixed whatever the health department told them to fix, and then even after that, when they got re-inspected, they got a C.
I mean, so my question is to Bravo: why are you giving this female a show on her restaurant when it's failing? I got a show. Let's do a show about how she paid Johnny. That'll be a great show.
Johnny over there living his best life. Have you seen Johnny be on Instagram and his little skimmies, honey? He be posting thirst traps. Honey. Johnny is living his life. Johnny said, "I don't need no job. I don't know how much money
Right,
he got." But he
right.
had opened him a little. He was a caterer for a while. He has his own little catering business, and he was doing. Yeah, I was like, okay, Johnny. He was
Yeah, because
traveling and stuff.
I forgot he can't speak on it because it is an NDA out there
Yeah,
that he can't speak on what he got because he didn't have a case. But
yeah, but
anyway,
we know he got it. That's
right.
all. We know he got
But
it.
I mean, like I said, I, I'm just so over Kandi. I mean, it. I need a show. If that's the case,
Well, you know, maybe they
Bravo
give
give
it.
me a show.
That's what the people on Twitter saying. The people on Twitter saying Bravo need to give it to somebody worthy,
I
somebody who's
mean,
entertaining.
like I said, why would we want to do a show on your restaurant when it's busted?
I
What
mean,
is that going to do? Is the ratings going to help you get a B instead of a Z?
the Brady's gonna help her get some money. Maybe she not getting enough money from the restaurant. It's clearly going downhill. So why not put this dismal display of atrocities on TV so at least we can recoup that way.
Well, have you seen the show? Have you watched it, Annie?
I have watched it. I have.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't put myself through that
I
torture.
wanted to watch it so that I know what I'm talking about, but I
Oh
ain't
well,
gonna review it.
of course, of course. I mean, but no, I don't have. I mean, I barely watched the Steve thing they had, the whatever that was. The only thing I
Uh-huh.
watched was the wedding because I knew that was going to be interesting with the mother and
Uh-huh.
how that was gonna. But even with that show, and I know this is probably a little off topic, but the way she treated Todd in that situation. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm surprised that well, no, I'm not surprised because Todd is actually, he just gonna stack them chips on the side
Ooh,
because, you know, you gave him, what was it, 30 days he had to go if something happened, y'all? And he didn't
well,
put money into this house.
there's that.
Yeah. So that's probably the only thing I watched of Kandi, but no. And then the Escape thing because I like Escape.
Okay.
So, but it had nothing to do with her because the whole time she was on there, she was just complaining. You getting into it with Jermaine Dupri. You doing it was just so much. I was just so over her. And I'm over her now. I've been over her since season 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
She
I appreciate you, Deshonda. I don't mean to rush you off, but I need to get
Oh
some
no,
me
I
time.
get it. I get it. Oh, I have one more question.
Okay.
Okay. And this is so off topic. But have
Uh-huh.
you heard anything about P Valley coming back?
I haven't.
Okay. Well, please keep us informed, honey, because I missed the show.
I do too. We'll talk. All right. Thank you,
Well, have
Deshonda.
a good evening, honey.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye. Hold on. Mr. Woods, welcome back. I can't hear you. You on mute.
Hey y'all. What's going on,
Hey,
lady? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, stranger?
Good. I've been here. I've been in the comments. I had to get up out this bed because of this light. Okay. There we go. So I wanted to touch on a couple of things. So we all know that we talked about the Jussie Smollett stuff almost 2 years ago. I do have a couple of questions in regards to from a gay perspective. I need to know if you were sleeping with one of those brothers and y'all was doing cocaine and smoking weed and all of that type of stuff. Something in the water ain't right because everybody missed that story. So I have a
What you
couple of
mean? What
questions
you mean?
about that
What you
because
mean?
they weren't charged because I feel like there's something deeper, but they weren't
They
charged.
weren't. Here's why they weren't charged, though. We talked about this the other day. They weren't
Okay, because
charged
I
because
wasn't here. Tell me.
pretending to commit a crime is not a crime. Acting like, you know what I'm saying, like doing a skit is not a crime. The crime was calling the police, filing a false police report. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? That was the crime. The
Yeah.
brothers, they had nothing to do with it. With the filing of the false police report.
I have questions. If
Okay,
I'm
go ahead.
sleeping with you and we snort coke and we smoking weed and you go and turn on me, that's I have questions.
What was
From
the
a gay
question?
man, from the LGBTQ community, because we don't follow Jussie, okay? He is not the gay Tupac. Now, all that stuff, we don't all agree on none of the stuff together. So just let's be clear on that.
Okay, so
I have a whole bunch of questions. It's just
So
about
when
one
you talk
question.
about turning, but wait, when you talk about turning on you,
Mhm.
like if you called the cops, right? You told them that this incident happened and this racial incident happened, and then they do all of this research and see these brothers on camera. You see
But
what I'm
they
saying?
also
They had
saw a white person on camera too.
no, allegedly. They
And
said,
a
but wait,
neighbor too.
they said
Allegedly.
but wait, they said they saw them doing a dry run the day before on the camera.
Again, if I'm sleeping with you,
But wait, but I'm saying I don't care if you sleeping with me or not. If the police call me,
there's something missing though. There's a big piece missing.
Okay,
You feel
what's
what
the
I'm
piece?
saying? There's
What's
a
the
big
piece?
piece missing that we'll never know about. Now,
Okay.
I'm not going to
You keep talking about if I'm sleeping with you, but what's the big piece?
the piece is it just doesn't seem right at all. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't seem right. Usually in these type of situations, it's something don't seem right. Somebody clout chasing somewhere on both ends, to be honest with you. That's what I'm saying. Then also number 2, I wanted to make it very, very clear what y'all do not need to do, and I'm not reporting this to you. Do not come with the health reads. Do not start that false narrative. That's that man's own private business. If his family want to come out and say he has a compromised immune system, that can mean anything. Don't go to the HIV reads first, okay? That could be anything. That could be cancer, that could be diabetes, that could be high blood pressure, that could be a whole bunch of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think people should automatically go there because that's what they do. Some people do, they go directly there, and that's not fair to him. I'll also say this. It's only been 2 days. And this is the most I heard about somebody kicking and screaming about doing 150 days.
That's my problem.
Yeah, that's my problem too. Like, I'm being completely honest. I don't care
People
if
go to jail more for that, for DUI, for, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of victimless crimes, for shoplifting, for whatever. It just, you know, some of your friends and some of my friends have been in jail for like 2 months, 3 months, whatever. It's like,
and so like it's day 2, right? it's too much. And I also want to clear up one thing. So I understand that this is what I took from Taraji, is that you had this white lady lie about this man. He lost his life at a young age, and she's walking around scot-free. And there's a lot of those cases. There's nobody being reprimanded the way that they have been on the black side when it comes to this. I understand that he lied, but there's been numerous of people that have been non-African Americans that have lied. And that's what she was doing, the correlation. Not that he's Emmitt Till, it's the fact that this white lady is walking around that admitted she lied, and she's not being brought to trial. She's not even being locked
Which
up.
white lady?
The
Oh,
white lady that accused Emmitt Till. You feel what I'm saying? So,
but she didn't admit it till like 100 years later. I mean, the family now is still trying
okay,
to get her
where's
convicted.
R. Kelly after 20 years?
I mean, but listen, but that's what I'm saying. It's billions of cases like this.
Right. So
Caucasian people have been given favor in the justice system for years. So we can't pick and choose and say this one case, because this one case, this person received favor, then Jussie should receive favor.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not saying he shouldn't receive favor at all. I just think that what I'm saying, as far as like what Taraji was saying, you feel what I'm saying? That's what she meant by that. Not that, because he will never be Emmitt Till. Let's be clear on that. He will never be Emmitt Till or whatever. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I want to move on to Kandi, because I'm about to read her down. Okay. Because I'm part of the LGBT community, and guess what, y'all? There's not a lot of good representation of us on TV for black men. And Jussie Smollett is one of them. And Kandi Burruss, baby, you are another one. How dare you put on TV where you are so proud about all your cast being predominantly male, and then you got these queens out here acting like this on TV. I am disappointed in Philip. So if you want to lead in a restaurant industry and you come over here, whatever like that, you make sure you lead these black people. If they don't know how to be educated, community service, and all that type of stuff, you sit them down and talk to them. You don't come down to Chandrika's level and then you can become combative just because the cameras are there. That's number one. That's not how leaders do. Number two is you got all these gay men bickering back and forth. Don Juan, the event planner, Philip all up in this, the boy with the hair. Like, if you notice, it's not a good depiction. It's not a good depiction. And for Kandi to be a black businesswoman, I understand that you want to control your narrative, because guess what? Bravo is losing at this point. I watch the ratings. Y'all can't tell me nothing that I don't know, because I see it. I'm the one that sent Michelle the article. Because how dare you? First of all, I'm gonna roll it all the way back. So Kandi wanted to talk about how she's there for black women. You didn't trash all of the cast members except for Eva, Kenya. Actually, you trashed Kenya because you want to watch What Happens Live and was telling about how they both talking about each other and you don't know what side to choose. That's being messy. Then you want to talk about Portia's relationship, and then you're going to say, oh, I need to keep my mouth closed. And then you thought that you was going to hit the head on the nail by coming in and saying, after a black woman has had racist allegations, what you're doing is you're dismissing her experience. Black woman. Okay.
Definitely.
You're definitely doing that. Like, when I read that article and I saw that, I said, you know what? This
But
is
it's not the
exactly
first time she said that. Remember when it
I
first
know.
we talked about that?
Yeah, we
When
talked about it on here.
Yeah.
And it made me feel some type of way, because I'm sitting up here watching this show, and I've been to the OLG restaurant. I've been one time when it first opened up. But since then, it has trickled down. And I told my friends this the other day. This is sad to watch Kandi try to bounce back from this, because I feel like this is what's going to happen. They gave her a couple of seasons because, baby, Phaedra is a fan favorite, honey. Phaedra is running all over Rapid. She's been in Dubai. She's been all over this world, honey. She is waiting for season 2 of Ultimate Girls Trip so she can, boop, hello,
Okay.
I'm here. Kenya want her back. Nene want her back. Bravo want her back. All of these people want her back. Kandi is losing, and it's just a segue for her to walk out gracefully, just like they did the other young lady. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why they're giving her a couple of seasons, because we're going to start out with the bad, and then I'm pretty sure she's going to control that narrative, and then it's going to move over to Blades, and she's going to introduce them, and then maybe we'll take Philip back over here where he's comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? And then she's just going to try to rebrand it back up and back up and back up. And then there's something else that you said, because people don't think I watch you, but I do. Real Housewives of Atlanta presents Portia's Family Matters. Kandi and the gang. That's proof within the pudding. Portia still has that clause. It's called the Bethany clause. You remember when Bethany Franco came out and she got that big deal with that skinny vodka that went whatever. It's a Bethany clause to where anytime that these women have contract, and I think you know this, Michelle, Bravo gets a percentage of their businesses. And that's why you're saying Nene is probably freed up on that, because guess what? She's moving on and she's going to where they love her, which is us, which is where she should be. She's just trying to play nice. When she said that on the real about, yeah, she's coming back. Okay, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but the thing about it is, it's sad to watch a show go from here to here. And I will be remiss if I don't bring up Carlos King, because Carlos King's held it down for seasons. And that's the reason why nothing has been right thus far. And I feel as though Kandi is looking bad. I really don't like the representation on her show, like where all these men is, because I really want to see somebody on the show that's able to represent me, because these men don't represent me. When I go to work, I don't fight with all of my coworkers. I don't talk about what I make on TV, because guess what? That's an HR issue. That in corporations, if you talk about your pay, you can get fired, because not everybody is supposed to be know your business, because it could cause confusion up in there, which is what she did. So I think, Michelle, the show it's a wonderful concept. I think is late to the party. I think the whole thing is late. I'm tired of seeing all these gay men on TV trying to play this narrative. We didn't see that time and time again. And yeah, that's pretty much all.
That's what you don't like about it. You don't think it's positive representation of gay men?
No, not just that. It's not positive representation of Black people. It's like you take something and it's the same stereotypes. You got the Black girl with the nails. I'm 31 years old. I moved in town. I've been working as a hostess. I only make $12.50 and I'm mad about it. He's not gonna come up in here and talk to me any kind of way, but he's your manager. Then you have the gay guy that's the ego is tripping out, right? He's just the leader. He just wants to be in charge and he wants to be this dictatorship. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, is what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, she's gone, y'all. Okay, there she go. I was about to be like, I don't want to be up here by myself.
I was
but you feel what I'm
not
saying?
to, I was
It
trying not
doesn't.
to echo. I'm sorry.
It doesn't flow right. Because Vanderpump Rules, I'm gonna be honest with you. All of those people on that show, they really did genuinely start out on that show and they got it out the mud. And that's why they've been successful, because I watched that series for years as well. Now, she might have stole that idea from Nene, but Kandi, you got to get on board. And I feel like Bravo's going to throw her a couple of bones. So, hey, she's going to renovate the old lady gang and it's going to be something big or whatever like that. But we all know that what Kandi is doing. I'm just really disappointed
Well,
that.
she should have been did that with the PPP loans. Maybe that's what she's holding it for.
And I don't understand how y'all filming this during the pandemic and didn't nobody have no mask on.
Maybe they all had tests. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like,
it was the same thing with Housewives. Remember, some of them did wear masks, but for the most part, they had to have a negative COVID test to film or whatever.
And see, I don't know. And I always think about what you told us, Michelle, about how these people are independent contractors. So they're not really making no money unless Kandi is paying them out of pocket. Like, okay, you're going to be on the show and I'm going to pay you, right? But they not really,
that ain't happening.
Yeah, but they're not really making no money, because if Andy is only holding between 300,000 or 400,000 views on Watch What Happened Lives, and Kandi is doing below average, something don't seem right. You see what I'm saying? Something don't seem. Portia's average was 700K million plus. So if she controlled her narrative, nothing changed. So it's like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I'm trying to give her a chance. I've always gave Kandi a chance. I like her. I like what her business savviness is, but it's like you using these people. Like you putting Don Juan up here and he just kikiing with his homegirls. And that is no shade, honey.
Why you call him Don Juan said he had a girlfriend, remember?
Michelle asked me how many girlfriends I done had. Oh, okay, I digressed. I'm just saying.
Y'all ain't gonna do me tonight, okay?
No, I'm not gonna do. I'm just saying, like, because
I get it. Listen,
you know what I'm saying. Like, if we wasn't on here, I would say a little bit more. But you know what I'm saying. I'm just being political correct in this regard, because it just doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel comfortable for a Black woman. It doesn't feel comfortable for a Black man. It's like y'all fraternizing, y'all sleeping together, and then y'all bragging about it. If this was a corporation, I work for a corporation, all these people wouldn't have no job. They would not have no job. They would not be clocking in. They wouldn't be saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, is this what it looked like? Now, I will say this. Now, Todd know what he's talking about. It's Kandi's problem. She want to take care of everybody.
Ooh.
Because
Okay.
Todd is like, they don't need to act like that. They showing up late for work. They showing up this, that, and the third. Driving in your car. You showing up 5 minutes late. If you showing up 5 minutes late to your job, you late. I'm for real. Like, that girl Chandrika, like.
Listen, I'm over it. Listen, thank you, Mr. Woods. Am I gonna see you back later on?
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back every now and again. But this right here, Michelle, keep doing what you're doing. These people in the comments calling you miserable and all that other type of stuff. Y'all are black people. Stop talking about the black
Thank y'all for watching and calling.
Yeah, that's all it is. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to bed.
All right, thanks, Mr. Woods. Look, I'm going to bed too. I'm just gonna take one more call, y'all. I see y'all in the back. Thank y'all for holding it. I appreciate it, but I'm tired. Hey, Tink.
Hi, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just want to say that so I do like Kandi's show, the second season. But as I was watching it, because I seen your video like last year, you're like, she be exploiting those old ladies, her auntie, Aunt Nora and them and all that. So when they got to that part of their argument, I just see what you were saying about Kandi. Just made me, I had like a guilty pleasure because I was like, why would she sit them down about Kim leaving if we don't even know who Kim is? Because we don't even know who Kim was when they start introducing the like characters. And then she had them on their YouTube channel. And I was like, okay. So then I watched it and it like went straight to Aunt Bertha, one of them walked off. Like, I'm like, Kandi, like they weren't ready to talk about that. And I just was like, you know what? I'm starting to see what Michelle is saying. Because at first I'm like, maybe she like hate on Kandi and stuff like that. But no, I see what you're saying. I know. Now I see. Because I was like, oh my God. She had to cut her YouTube channel short. Because like even the aunties wasn't here for Kandi mess. So I was just like, I'm starting to see like what's going on with Kandi. And then like I know she watches her channels now because like even on that video she was like, in the famous Jamie, yeah, she's in charge of my YouTube channel and all this. But I'm like, Michelle already told us just like 6 months ago. I was just like, oh, it comes back. Like she just like fact checked. Like she just
they be over there trying to read me on Twitter. They were throwing subliminals. I caught the end of it and done once. Kandi said something about it. Thank y'all. I don't even have to get nobody together because y'all do it for me. And apparently, they was on Twitter because I don't be on Twitter a lot, but I be on there a little bit. And somebody on Twitter said, Michelle be dragging Kandi. She's just so miserable, and anything negative she's gonna report on Kandi. And Dunn one sent the person a heart. He didn't respond. He replied with a heart. As he said it on the thing, since Kandi said, I let y'all get them together for me. And then Dunn said, yeah, I see it. And I just sent him with a heart because I don't even be knowing what to say. And I'm like, y'all bad. Y'all on here. They're members. They're probably in the squad right now. They're probably on Patreon waiting.
And I just want to say that I love watching you, and I see what you're saying, and I know she watches your channel for a fact after that. Now they got like subtitles with Jamie Ziegler or whatever the child name, whatever her name is. Now she's like putting her credits underneath like it's a show now, and I'm just like, I'm starting to see through Kandi's mess, but it's just like I like the show so far. I'm gonna watch like the rest of the season, just see what's up with it because I don't have nothing else to watch. But it comes on like
look, and it's on YouTube too. So look,
for free. Yeah,
you don't even need no cable. You can just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, but I did watch it, and what's funny thing is they should have just had Kandi Auntie should just have their own show. They don't need the rest of the people because that was the only good part. And then I started feeling guilty because I remember your video and I was like, oh my God, like she should just have her aunties on there. Like it's just super weird. But that's all I had to say. All about Jussie, like, yeah, wrong is wrong or whatever. But like I know people that just get probation for gun charges, drugs, they like just for stupid stuff. And I know like it's like that trying to make someone an example. So I'm starting to see people points, but he didn't have to like do that stunt. But they got like that like community service, probation would have been acceptable. Like, but to send him to jail is jail. So I see why he's crying. Don't nobody want to sit in jail for
And
a
don't
day
nobody
or
want
an
to go to
hour.
jail.
Yeah,
No,
for
I
a day
get
or an
it.
hour. Like,
I ain't mad at him for trying. It's just the, you know, it's just the
so I
principle.
get it. So that's all I had to say. It was like, I'm your fan. I like, you got
Well, I
celebrities.
appreciate you, Tank.
I was like
Where
watching
you
you. I
calling
love
from?
you. Omaha, Nebraska, actually.
Oh, okay, shout out to Omaha.
Yeah.
Call
But
back more often.
I will, because I'm always watching it. I probably watch it every time you're on.
Okay,
But
cool.
yeah, I'll call back.
All right, thanks, Tank.
Bye. Good night.
All right, good night. Ooh, y'all, who is this? I told y'all I wasn't gonna take no more calls, and y'all calling anyway. Where you got my? Who is this with my avatar?
Michelle, you frozen.
I am not.
I can't see you. Michelle. Michelle.
Dre, I am not frozen.
You are frozen. We can't see you. Where's
How
my
can
picture
you?
at?
How can you hear me if I'm frozen?
I could just hear you. I don't see my thing.
Okay. Well, I'm
Okay.
here because you got my avatar as your thing. That's why.
No.
Yes.
I don't have my own.
Why you got my avatar as your?
I have my own. You probably don't see it because you're frozen. But I just called to talk about the topics.
Okay.
Okay. So like I've been seeing it on the internet lately that they like call you a hater and you miserable and they just say like negative stuff just because you don't like the show. But
Uh-huh.
nobody liked the show. So I'm just trying to figure out like why they like not talking about everybody. Like cause I didn't see not one person who actually like you watching that Kandi when it come on Sunday?
I
You
guess,
watching
yeah.
that Kandi Sunday? It's gonna be good. Nobody is talking about this show. They just talking about the ratings and how low it is. But I never watched. I didn't watch the show because I'm not like I'm not interested in Kandi. Kandi is boring to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just really not interested in her. I'm really not. She's boring to me. But I don't like people to talk about you, calling you miserable and stuff, and calling you a hater because you don't mess with the show. You know what I'm saying? Like none of us watch the show, so how is you hating on Kandi? And how are people gonna say that you sit up and talk about Kandi all day?
I don't know.
Who sit up and talk about
Who
Kandi?
said that? Exactly. Who said that?
Didn't Don Juan say something like that, or somebody in the Twitter feed said that you talk about
Yes.
Kandi all day?
And Don one had liked
What?
it.
Well, why would you talk about talking about what everybody else is talking about? She got a show out. You just helping her. Well, I was gonna say you helping her with her ratings, but that's not the case apparently because nobody's watching. But like nobody's talking about this show, Kandi. Like it's boring, and I don't see how like she got a second if it's true because if you ain't say it, we don't know if it's true or not. She got like a second and third season and something like that. Like it's just Kandi is very not. She's not. It's not like yeah.
I told y'all I wasn't taking no more calls. Now everybody calling. Hey Marco,
Hey, Michelle.
how you doing?
I'm pretty good. I just called to say that I like Kandi's new show, and I'm really excited about it on Sundays.
Okay.
Okay. Well, go. Okay. Well, keep watching it.
I rush home to watch it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh, hey, Michelle. You look like Janet Jackson today.
hold on. Hey Google, off. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying you look like Janet Jackson in Why Did I Get Married?
Oh no, for real?
Yeah, when she has the golf club and she starts beating all the tables and all that.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll be Janet.
that's all I have to say.
Well, thank you, Marco. Always a pleasure.
All right, bye, Dre.
Okay.
Dre,
I wonder
what
how
do
much. I wonder how much did Don Juan pay him to come on here and say that? I say I did that. I mean, Don Juan inboxed me. I can come on here and play a Michelle. That show is good. Kandi show is good. You a hater for not watching? I could do that.
I think
I could do that.
Marco just likes everything that I don't like.
I mean, I could do that.
You don't
I'm
remember
a Don
Marco
Juan
came
pimp.
on talking about Jackie not even colorist Claudia. See, I wasn't even gonna say her name today. And then anyway, it is what it is. I
Yeah,
like
but
Marco.
okay, that's what's up. But
Mhm.
yeah, Michelle, I don't think you a hater. I don't think you miserable. And I don't think you talk about Kandi all the time. Now, Nene, you do the most, and you just go to the
I can't
extreme.
talk about Nene. You ain't see Nene was trending when Candy's show was on. Nene was the one that was trending.
I didn't. I don't know when Kandi show come on. I just know it come on Sunday.
Mm.
I don't know what time it come on, and I don't know nothing about Nene. I don't. What was she trending about?
They said I got 69 viewers, honey. Look at Deidre Lee. You better come through.
What
My
was she
69
trending
viewers.
about?
They said that she was an icon. They said that she had the most
Okay,
memes.
I'm okay. I'm pretty
Like you
much
use
done.
her meme for everything.
Okay, 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 okay.
All right,
That's
great.
what's up. And what else was you talking about? That dude Jesse. What
Uh-huh.
what what was they talk? What was the dude that called here, Mr. Woods? What was he saying about the? They said Jesse got a disease or something.
I don't know. He said I don't know. I don't care about that.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't. I mean, he did do a felony. Though he only got like what 4 or 5 months in jail.
150 days. 150 days. Yeah.
Okay, that's really nothing, is it?
I mean, who wants to be in jail, period, though?
Well, you shouldn't do a crime, and he did a crime, so you got to do. But usually
Well, he
they
said he innocent.
okay, but the jury did not say that. So,
Okay.
but usually, like they usually give him, gave him probation, right? Like, and not jail time.
I don't know I don't know. Some people get probation, some people don't. It depends on how they feeling. The judge, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like when somebody gets sentenced, there's a range. Like it can range from 3 years to 2 months or whatever. He got 150 days. He got within the range. Everybody's sentenced for the same crime could be different.
Oh yeah, because yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's all. I was calling about Michelle. I
Well,
don't
thank
think
you,
you
girl.
a
You must take
hater.
your
I don't think
medication today. You so calm and even tempered today. I like it.
what medication. What medication am I taking? My name is DeAndre, not Jeffy. I don't take
That's just a joke,
medication.
Dre. You know that's my joke. I thought we
Oh,
had a joke.
okay. Oh yeah, you so silly. Okay, Michelle. Yeah, that was our call for it. But don't think don't let these people call you a hater and say you miserable and stuff like that just because you don't like candy. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do have something to say that's been on my mind.
What's that?
So I've been thinking, so you ever thought about getting a show like a YouTube show about Michelle finding love? Because we all want you to be happy. And we all
I
want you to
am
be
happy. You
happy.
don't think I'm happy?
And yeah, I think I mean I'm talking about love. I don't know how your love life is. You know what I'm saying?
That's the point.
So
Why I gotta show the YouTube people what my love
because
life is?
it would be fun.
No, but
Michelle finding
it wouldn't be
love.
fun. It wouldn't be fun
So
at all. No,
why not?
I don't think. Let's find you some love. But first we
I
gotta see
already
what you
got
look like.
love. I already got love.
How we know?
It's not for them to know. I don't have a YouTube channel. It's not for nobody to know.
Well, that's my point. Why would they need to know about mine if
But
we can't
I'm
go back?
in love. I'm in love, and loving someone is such a beautiful thing. And we want to see you out here in love. We haven't
I've been
seen
in love.
you.
I've been in love before. It's overrated.
When I'm talking about with Bob, that's the last person we seen you with was Bob Whitfield, and that was disgusting. I'm sure your family thinks so. Like we want to find love. We want to see you happy. You know what I'm saying? You over there
Dre,
single.
Dre,
I'm
I
just
love
saying you're
me.
single.
I love
Yeah.
me.
Okay, Maya. Um, we just want to we want to see you in love. You know what I'm saying? And I think we should start a YouTube channel of you finding love. You going out on dates. You know what I'm saying? With business guys, and like Michelle finds love coming to YouTube this spring, summer, fall, winter, summer.
Is that what's gonna
I think
happen?
Yeah, I think you will find love. I mean, you have that nice house, and it's just
Mhm.
you and that handicapped dog. Like you need to find a man to take you out and take you on trips and stuff like that, and just find love. And I just want you to be happy. I want
Just me
and
and my
get
hand,
married and get
just me
married.
and my handicapped dog.
I'm just saying, you need to get married and have fun, Michelle. I'm down for it.
I've been married. It's overrated.
Oh yeah, you had. Oh yeah, you did get married before. You did say that. Never mind. Well, we need to find some of your squad members love then, because you've been married before. So you've been married for 10 years, so you know how that is. You know how marriage is. So why don't you find some of your squad members love? I don't need love. I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? But why don't you find
Who
some of
you in
your?
love with?
Oh, I'm in love. Let me tell you, I'm really in love.
How you doing, Michelle?
Oh, Mr. Motivation, we could find you love.
How
I
you
thought
doing?
y'all
How
found
you
each
doing?
other.
How
Hey
you doing,
Dre.
best? How you
Hey,
doing, Dre?
I'm good, best friend. We could find you
That's what's up,
love.
best friend. So, Michelle, I got some about the topics.
okay.
So, with that Jussie Smollett stuff,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I just, hey, I believe he did that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Take your punishment like a man. You get what I'm saying? Like I mean, because at the end of the day, if it's God's will, God know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So if it was wrong, it wouldn't have went through. That's how I look at it. That's just like
Hmm.
if I go out and do something, you know what I'm saying? My mama, my grandma taught me the do's and the don'ts. Whatever I do, that's on me. So
Mhm.
that's that on that. And then the whole what else was the topic? I
Candy,
forget.
candy,
Oh yeah,
candy.
Candy. But honestly, the second episode was pretty good now. I have to give it to her. But I feel like ain't nobody really looking at TV.
People
Meanwhile, I'm
looking
up
at
waiting for
TV.
Housewives
We pulled
commercial.
the whole list. How
I,
did 90 Day Fiance get over almost 2 million views? 2 million
honestly, I
people
don't
watching
think
it on
that's what the
Sunday
people.
night, on the night it came on TV.
Yeah,
And how she got 9.5 million followers, and look at her likes. Them likes is not adding up. She buying them followers.
Who you talking about? Candy?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what we talking about, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know, but like I say, that the second episode was interesting. I enjoyed it. I really did, and I ain't birthing them. They don't birth the boy. She is funny. It was okay, but I mean, it could be me, but I just feel like ain't nobody really like how you don't get that hype like you do for Nene with Candy. I mean, people like Candy. I like Candy, but it's not like Nene Phaedra. But anyway,
I gotta agree with you. And I don't mess with Nene, but I would rather see
yeah.
Nene on TV, which we would never ever see her on TV again on Bravo. But I would rather see her on
And
Bravo
you know
instead
what,
of
Dre?
Candy.
I don't want to speak life to that, but I really do kind of feel like that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
So, but
yeah.
anyway, and what was
I
the
would rather
third
see her.
topic?
I would rather
That was
see her.
it, Mr.
Okay, it was
No,
Motivation.
it
something.
was a third. It was
Yeah, it
the third.
was the third. You,
Yeah, Michelle finding love.
Michelle, you gonna try to do that?
No.
Nah,
It
Dre.
was it was a third topic though, Michelle.
Yeah, it
What was the
was. That's
third
what I'm trying to
topic?
see. You talked about three things tonight.
Candy was the third topic.
What was the first and second? Oh,
Nene.
oh,
Nene
oh,
trending.
Okay.
Jesse.
Yeah, but yeah, but that Jesse stuff, man, do your time. Ain't nobody ever heard from his brother until this stuff came out. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And so, I'm gonna bring this in here. If you mind if I add a topic in here?
Yes, because we're about to go.
Okay, okay. Well,
Well,
Michelle,
Michelle,
I
before
like
we
your hair
go,
like that. That
we ain't
you
talked
look
to Mr.
tropical.
Motivation in a minute. He can't bring one topic in,
Yeah,
Michelle.
Dre didn't hell, he didn't embarrass the black man. I had to kind of lay low a little while.
I thought we was best friends, and you doing that. You
Oh,
don't do that to best
yeah,
friends.
Michelle,
Best
but that
friends
hair
don't
look
do that.
good on you.
Wait, Mr. Motivation, what was your fourth topic?
No, Michelle told me well, it wasn't none. It was just about basically Monique.
Oh yeah, and 50 Cent.
We're not talking about that tonight.
Okay,
That's too
yeah,
much.
okay,
We'll talk about that tomorrow or the next
okay.
Hey,
day.
well, can he at least tell us about Phaedra? He didn't tell
No,
us that.
no,
Oh
Dre,
yeah,
you
oh
don't
yeah.
run this, Dre. No, no, no,
Okay,
no,
you said don't do it, Michelle.
no. Thank
Oh,
you for
Okay,
she
yeah,
want
saying
to
because
go.
that.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay, she
tell
want to
you.
go to bed. Okay.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I am gonna say this. When I met Phaedra, probably about it's gonna be 2 weeks now. You know, you don't supposed to ask her. I'm gonna tell you what I said. It wasn't. She couldn't do that. She said in due time you'll see. So whatever the hell that meant, I guess she may be talking about that girl's trip, but yeah. Now
Oh,
you know I asked how her mama doing and the boys. Y'all know I'm country. I love you, Michelle. I love you, Dre. Y'all get y'all some good sleep. I'm finna go to
I
bed.
appreciate you. I
Most
appreciate
definitely. All right, God bless.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night.
Michelle,
Good
why you
night.
gotta go to bed so early like an old person?
Because I'm old. It's 2 a.m, Dre.
It's not where I'm at. It's only 11.
Listen, I've been on for
Like you
2
gotta
hours.
go to bed. You gotta go to. Oh yeah,
I've been on for 2
yeah.
hours.
Because some of these bloggers be out here on for
I'm not
eight
gonna be on. I'm
hours.
not gonna be on
Some
for
of
8,
some of
9,
you
10,
bloggers
12 hours.
be out here for 8 hours with 3,000 views. Y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to go in the house and go to sleep.
Bye,
Y'all
Dre.
bloggers need to stop.
Dre,
No,
Dre,
no.
Dre,
Y'all
Dre,
bloggers,
Dre, Dre.
they
You
know
be
who they
watching them.
is.
I have to mute Dre sometime. Dre, you be
And
watching
I
them.
have
How
to
you?
unmute myself sometimes. They be out here. These bloggers be out here working 8, 9, 10 hours. They be out here. Just look at some of your bloggers. They be out here 10 hours straight with 3,000, 2,000, 3,000
How many views you get, Dre?
views.
How many
I'm
views?
not on YouTube, but I can tell you this: if I was on YouTube, if I had my own YouTube channel and I only got 2,000 followers, 2,000 viewers, and I was on 8 hours, I'm gonna look in the mirror and say, DeAndre, give it up. You got to go find you a 9 to 5 or some YouTube. Some YouTube is not meant for everybody. And if you a blogger, if you a
Why
blogger,
you
you know
on
exactly
here
what
reading
you're
the
talking about.
other
No,
bloggers?
I'm
Then
just
what they do to
saying.
you?
I'm just saying they didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. See, they thought it be bloggers out here when it be bloggers out here. They be out here. When they say people names, they be having all the views. Then the views stop. The views just stop. It just stops because they don't mention the name no more. Michelle, this one particular blogger I seen had like 40,000 views. They've been online for like 12 years and accomplished nothing. And they got 40,000 views when they was talking about you. They made a whole
Oh, they
video
was talking about
you.
me. Wait, go back.
They made a whole video talking about you. They was just talking negative about you, about that Kaya thing and stuff. I promise you, if you go on this, no, I'm not gonna even. If this one particular
I don't want
blogger
to know who it
was
is. I
talking
don't want to know
about
who it
you,
is.
40,000 views, and if you
I
go
don't want
look
to know
at
who
it
it is.
now, if you
I
go
don't
look at
want.
it now, you see 2,000, 3,000, and they was calling you and Kaya all type of bees. And it's a guy, and you sitting up, and not only that, you have no views. You have no views going on, and you've been on them. Give it up.
Dre, you was going in the archives watching old videos.
I'm just saying though, they need to give it up at a point of time.
They talking about me and Kaya. That was 2 years old.
It was 4 years old, and that's when they got to 40,000. That was the last time they got 40,000 views.
Oh gosh.
Hey,
Good night.
can I give them a hint? Can I give you a hint who it
No.
was?
Good night, Dre. No.
40,000 views. Give it up. Get off YouTube. Go find you an 8 to 4. Go to a warehouse position. Go get
They
you a
said drop
warehouse
it on
position.
Discord, Dre. They said drop it on Discord.
I'm not dropping nothing. I would not promote that, so y'all can go over there. I wish I would promote that peasant. They set up and dog Michelle out in like 3 videos. And if y'all go to this peasant page, y'all will see they got 40,000 views. And you can go and look at the other numbers from 4 years ago, and they only got 2,000, and they be on there. And I know somebody in here be over there, and they be online for 8, 9 hours. 8,
But
9
you know it though,
hours.
so that means you was over there too.
Oh, I wasn't over there. I was on YouTube, and it came up, and I looked, and I said, "Who the?" In Lucinda voice, "Who the fuck be online for 8, 9 hours?" And then you look at the views, and it's only 3,000 views. 8, 9 hours. That's when you gotta look in the mirror and say, "I need to go to get me a warehouse job. I gotta do something. A warehouse job." And you know another thing. I'm not going. I was because you know who it is if I say it. But 8, 9 hours being on the internet, and you only got 3,000 views. Give it up, bro. Give it up. Just take your microphone out, and you know what you call it, Michelle. They be playing songs when they come on, so you know they ain't making no money. They only making all money off Cash App, and everybody over there broke probably. Yeah, but that's it. But okay, Michelle, but that was pretty much it. That's all I called for to talk about the topics tonight. That's it.
Well, I certainly appreciate you, Dre.
Okay.
I knew it was too good to be true, that you was gonna be even tempered.
No, I was just telling you about this one particular blogger who I seen his video of him dogging you, calling you and Kaya all type of B's and say y'all you starred and stuff and all this, And I'm like, oh, they got 40,000 views, and then you look on their page, you see all them hours.
Oh, okay.
And you've been on for 12 years. You're going on 13 years in a couple days. You got to give it up.
Ooh.
They be at 13 years in a minute.
Wow. All right. Well, I appreciate you, Dre. You
No problem.
don't go over the Discord and stuff. I might come into the voice chat or something tonight. I don't know.
I'll think about it. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Change your avatar next time. Make my head bigger.
Make your head bigger.
Yeah, it's little on your avatar.
Oh, okay.
All right. Great.
Good night.
Tonight has been a great, really great show. Okay, I appreciate all of y'all who tuned in. Shout out to my Facebooks tuning in. Shout out to YouTube tuning in. If you just getting here, like this video, rewind. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about Kandi's show. We talked about the OLG game flopping, flippity flop. We talked, it's a bona fide flop. Y'all know I was calling Portia's show a flop, but Kandi's show flop worse than Portia's. We talked about Kandi claiming that Bravo don't have no racism. Shout out to Mr. Woods and Radiance and everybody who brought that to my attention because I did not know. I did not see it. Shout out to Nene Leaks who got a good old spot on College Hill, the reboots. And she was trending for being a icon, for having the most memes. Everybody use a Nene meme, honey. Everybody use a Nene meme. But anywho, I appreciate. Oh, and of course we talked about Jussie again. I'm sure something else will come out tomorrow because his brother said that y'all will not support Jussie because he is gay. Anyway, I'm not even going in there. But anyway, yeah, rewind. I will see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all. And I appreciate everyone who contributed to the stream. If it was not for your support, I would not be here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And liking is free. Okay, liking is free. I'll see y'all in the next video. Good night.
Shaggy is in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my that's my
Fuck them hoes. Ain't that right, Brandon?
That's right. Get into it.
Fight them hoes, Brandon.
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A. A-Town.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl, Kandi, and you are logged in to straightfromtheA.com, and you know.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightfromtheA.com. That's what you check out.